Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, I have a powerful and life-changing message to share with you. It's a testimony from someone who had a near-death experience that changed many lives forever. This person was given a new perspective on life and a newfound understanding of the power of love. It's a message that I believe will resonate with many of you, and I hope it will inspire you to make a difference in the world. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be touched by this powerful message of hope and love. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so now. Let's dive into this powerful testimony sent to us.
My name is Dave. I had always considered myself a good person. I had a loving family, a successful career, and a deep faith in God. But one day, everything changed. I was in a terrible car accident, and I was rushed to the hospital. But the doctors didn't think I would make it. My family gathered around my bedside, praying for a miracle. As I lay there, on the brink of death, I suddenly felt myself being pulled away from my body. I felt weightless and free, and I could see a bright light in the distance. I felt a sense of peace and joy that I had never experienced before. As I approached the light, I realized that I was in heaven. There were angels singing and playing harps, and the streets were made of gold. I saw loved ones who had passed away, and they welcomed me with open arms. I felt like I was home. But just as I was about to enter the gates of heaven, I heard a voice calling me back. I didn't want to leave, but I felt like I had to. I reluctantly turned back and found myself back in my body. When I opened my eyes, I saw my family crying tears of joy. The doctors were amazed. They couldn't explain how I had survived. But I knew the truth. I had been to heaven and had been given a second chance. However, I couldn't shake off the feeling of unease. I knew I had to tell my family about my vision, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I told them about the light and the angels and the streets of gold, but I also told them about the other place, the place of eternal suffering, where the cries of the damned echoed in the darkness. I saw the horrors of hell, and the realization that it was real that made me feel a deep sense of despair and hopelessness. This experience changed my life forever, and it was a reminder that every day is precious and that we should always strive to be better people and live a good life. After my near-death experience, I couldn't shake off the feeling that I had been given a second chance for a reason. I knew that I had to make the most of the time I had been given, and I was determined to make a difference in the world. I started volunteering at a local homeless shelter, helping to feed and clothe those less fortunate. I also became an advocate for environmental causes, working to raise awareness about the importance of protecting our planet. I felt like I was finally making a difference, but something was still missing. Years passed, and I had another accident, and this time, I knew I was not going to make it. I felt myself slipping away, and then I saw this world was possible, but it would take the efforts of every single person on Earth to make it happen. I began to share my story with anyone who would listen. I spoke at churches, schools, and community centers, spreading my message of hope and love. I started a nonprofit organization to help people in need, and I worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the importance of compassion and kindness. My near-death experience had given me a new perspective on life, and I was determined to use that perspective to make a difference in the world. I knew that it would not be easy, but I was willing to do whatever it took to bring about the world that I had seen in my vision. My near-death experience had shown me that love was the most powerful force in the world. It was the key to healing the world's wounds and bringing about true peace and happiness. I knew that I had to find a way to share this message with as many people as possible. I turned to the Bible for guidance and found a passage that resonated with me deeply. It was 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13, which says, "And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." This verse reminded me that love was the foundation of everything. Without love, our faith and our hope were meaningless. I knew that if I wanted to truly make a difference in the world, I had to start by spreading love. The message of love is one that is present in every culture and religion throughout history. It is the foundation for all human interactions and relationships. Love is not just a feeling, it's an action. It's a choice that we make every day. Love is the key to healing the world's wounds and bringing about true peace and happiness. Love is the force that can bring people together, overcome differences, and create a more united world. Love is the foundation of all the good in the world, and it's the most powerful force that we have to change the world for the better. One of the most famous Bible passage about love is in 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4-7. It states love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. This passage illustrates the true essence of love. It's a choice to act with patience, kindness, and selflessness. Love is not just a feeling, it's a decision to put others first, to show empathy and compassion, to forgive, and to always hope for the best. Love is not just limited to romantic relationships. It's also the foundation of friendships, family ties, and community connections. It's about treating everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their background, beliefs, or circumstances. In this world of division, hate, and fear, love is more important than ever. It's the force that can bring about positive change and create a better future for all of us. We can all make a difference by choosing to love and by spreading love in our own communities. In conclusion, love is the foundation of all the good in the world, and it's the most powerful force that we have to change the world for the better. It's a choice that we make every day, and it's the key to healing the world's wounds and bringing about true peace and happiness. Love is not just limited to romantic relationships. It's also the foundation of friendships, family ties, and community connections. It's about treating everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their background, beliefs, or circumstances. When we choose to love, we open ourselves up to the possibility of connection and understanding. We can learn from others and grow as individuals. Love helps to build bridges and break down barriers. It allows us to see past our own prejudices and biases and to understand the humanity in others. Love also has the power to heal and bring comfort to those who are hurting. It's a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. It gives us the strength to keep going, even when things are tough. Love is not something that can be forced or controlled. It's something that flows from the heart. It's a choice that we make every day to see the best in others and to act with kindness and compassion. In a world that is often filled with hate and division, love is a powerful force for change. It's a reminder that we are all connected and that our actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. In short, love is the foundation of all the good in the world, and it's the most powerful force that we have to change the world for the better. We can all make a difference by choosing to love and by spreading love in our own communities. On the other hand, when we choose not to love, we close ourselves off from the world and the people around us. We become isolated, and we can't see the beauty in others. We become bitter and resentful, and we can't find peace and happiness in our own lives. When we don't love, we create divisions and conflicts. We become part of the problem instead of part of the solution. We start to see others as different, as less than, and we become prejudiced and discriminatory. Not loving can also lead to a lack of empathy and compassion, and we become indifferent to the suffering of others. We become self-centered, and we only think about ourselves. We become unable to see the needs of others, and we fail to help others. Moreover, not loving can lead to destructive behavior. It can lead to violence, hate, and aggression. It can lead to addiction and self-destructive behavior. It can lead to a lack of purpose and fulfillment in life. In conclusion, love is essential for a healthy and fulfilling life. It's essential for our relationships, our communities, and our world. It's essential for our own well-being and happiness. Choosing to love is choosing to be part of the solution, to be a force for good in the world. On the other hand, not loving can lead to destructive behavior, isolation, and a lack of empathy and compassion. It's important to remember that we all have the power to choose love, and that it's the foundation of all the good in the world. In conclusion, I hope that this testimony has touched your hearts and has given you a new perspective on life. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of love and the impact that we can have on the world. It's a message that will stay with you long after you've finished watching this video. At our channel, we will continue to share stories, messages, and testimonials like this one that have the power to change lives and make the world a better place. We believe that together we can make a difference, and we want to be a part of that change. If you found this message inspiring and you want to be a part of this community of positivity and hope, please hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey. We will continue to share stories that will touch your hearts and inspire you to make a difference in the world. Thank you for watching, and let's spread love and kindness in the world together.